New York, man. Tuning in to Savage Productions.
Let's go. Good. Your boy Savage, aka Sev Cisneros. You tuning in to Sevlokes Hood Tales 2.0. Like, comment, subscribe, share, hit the notification bell. Let's get to the politic. Big shout out to everybody showing the channel love. Appreciate the love and support. Thank you for the interactions. Before I start this video, let me make this clear. I am no way means promoting gang life, gang culture, just telling the testimony, giving life experiences, shining some light on the Denver Metro. So with that being said, let's get to this video. And in this video, it comes from the comment section, the homie Andrew. Mile high salute to you, bro. You wanted me to do a video on the Southside Steels, the Southside Homies, and the Westwood Hoods. So in the past, I've had recommendations for this same topic. And I definitely want to touch basis on what I know. I don't know too much because that generation was before my time. Now, when they were really, pushing the line, the Southside Steels and the Southside Homies, and even when the Westwoods was like a big thing out here, Westwood Hoods, I was a baby, and probably even before, I was even born. But when I started growing up and being in the Denver scene with the gangbanging, you started definitely hearing, them names. Now, Southside Steels and Southside Homies, not to get misconstrued with Southside Sureños or anything from California, because at that time, you didn't really have a presence of Sureños in the South. They were just proud to be from South Denver, had a lot of, they had a lot of the proud aspect from being from South Denver, and they represented it to the fullest. I've only ran into certain individuals from, each neighborhood. Now more the Westwoods, because they have younger homies, the Westwood Hoods. But like, I honestly, what I take from, running in and mingling, because my pops, Kenny G from the East Side, he was in that era, and he actually has some partners from, I think, Southside Steels. Them two organizations, them hoods, they stopped putting, youngsters on. It's an OG. It's just basically an OG thing, From what I know, the Southside Homies especially, they were more about getting money. They were more about, handling their business when it came to hustling and stuff, they're real well known in the Denver Metro for being authentic riders. There was stories like even, the Northside Warlords around all that time, all them dudes were fighters, bro. That was an era when, you came up, there was no real gunplay. You can fight. And them neighborhoods, the Westwood Hood, Southside Steel, Southside Homies, the older generation, they were all about chunking it up. Even old school East Side hoods, Curtis Park boys and Brick Cities, and the Horsemans, they were all about fighting. And it was a back in the day when it was a good time, bro. When you get into it with somebody, you go handle that business. It might be your partners, it might be these partners, and they meet up and they chunk them. And that's what was always told. That's what I know them as, is, fools that were real proud of South Denver, and they were all fighters. But so big shout out to, all three of them, sections. The Westwood Hoods now, I know that there's younger generations, but the dynamic of the Westwoods, the Westwoods, bro, have become a melting pot for all kinds of different gangs. And from what I know, the last of like the new generation of the Westwood Hoods, some of them fools actually, they had ties with some Bloods from Westwoods. Like, they were cool with some of the Bloods. So I don't know if they linked or what. But they used to, be the dominant neighborhood in Westwood, Denver, like the Westwood Project area. They used to be all over there, the hoods, but after a while, people start moving different places and all kinds of gangs just migrated over there. And like I said, right now, as we speak in the Denver Metro, if we're talking about Denver Metro, the Westwoods it's probably the most active area in Denver Metro. I'm not even bringing Aurora into that. What I'm saying is in Denver Metro, that's probably the most active area from, I would have to say Sheridan and Morrison, all the way to the Westwoods, to Federal, Kentucky, even to Alameda, Federal, all that area, to me, probably the most active area in the Denver Metro. If not the number one active area, probably, in the top 2 active neighborhoods. But I can't really think of a neighborhood that it goes down constantly in the Westwoods, bro. Like I said, I lived over there. We seen every hood. You come outside, you might run into baby fools from this hood, and your rivals might be here, and you might live here, and then you got fools that don't like your neighborhood over here. Like, that's just how the Westwoods was. You walk down the street, fools are hitting you up with gang signs, pressing, like, so yeah, in my opinion, the Westwoods, bro, the area is gang banged out. It's right now the mecca where all, a lot of the Denver hoods be. And it's one of them areas, bro, that everybody be around. So you come outside, you might see your enemy and you might have to get down over it. But yeah, so, that's all I really know about, like, the South Side homies and the Stills. I just know that before my generation, it was all about chunking them, and them neighborhoods always come up as fools that knew how to fight. They was always grinders. They was always getting their money. So big shout out to them fools. If you guys know any info in the comment section, let me know, man, because it's interesting to hear about, different neighborhoods from Denver, especially from the fools that started it and rooted it. I'm all about that. I love to hear the history, and those neighborhoods that I mentioned, a lot of fools know them as, the originators of their areas. Before Southside Sureños was even in Denver or that part of the South of Cali, even before they came, these fools were already rooted, and they didn't have nothing to do with anything south of California, anything south side of California. No Sureños. These are them original South Side Denver hoods that kept it all South Denver, So mile high salute. Hope everybody has a blessed day. Let's go.